Hello everybody and welcome to episode 12 of my little Let's Play on Cave Story. So I hope everybody's doing fine. Sit back and relax while I take you on an adventure, and hopefully an adventure out of this goddamn fucking place, because I'm sick of the labyrinth and I'm sick of just being here, and I'm so glad that hopefully today, if everything works out as I plan, or as I planned, past tense right there, yeah, we'll make it out of this place. We'll make it out, and maybe back to places we've seen before, because I mean that would be the shit now, wouldn't it? So we are in the Waterway, and since in the last episode we got that bubble upgrade that you're seeing right now, we can actually just stay underwater, and there's no chance of us drowning like I did in the last episode. Yeah, I'll probably never forget that. But we are back, and the Waterway is kind of cool, and you'll see why in a second. Let me first of all just get to where I want to be. I should probably level up some of my weapons, but for the next bit, the blade is what I'm gonna use, like, mostly. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna focus on. So here's pretty much the gimmick of the Waterway, these currents. And they'll just take you to random places. You'll just have to be careful because there's spikes all over the place, and sometimes you gotta jump to get to new places, to jump like into a different current. Like right here, it could take you back to the beginning, or at least I don't think the beginning, but somewhere in the middle of, oh god, the whole canal right there. So these jellyfish, I think I'm just gonna fight them like inside of the current. That's okay, I didn't even take damage. Alright, so you can go up here, and there's like this little place to stay at, and probably at this point I should explain something to you that I feel like I didn't really do a great job of at the end of the last episode. So we could have saved Curly Brace in the core boss fight, but pretty much the requirement for that was not picking up the booster 0.8, the 0.8 booster that we have, this one that I'm using right now. But I didn't know about that. I mean, I just figured, hey man, let's jump down and get the booster. Because if you do not pick up that item, there will be like a rope in the core, like boss chamber, which you can then use to get Curly out of the place, so you can then carry her and actually bring her back here and all kinds of shit. It's all crazy and cool. And you'll never get to see that because I messed it up, and I'm kind of sorry for that. But then again, this is also like one side of, or one way of playing Cave Stories, or playing through Cave Story. So this is pretty much what you'll have to stick with for now. Let's just carry on, and this is now like a longer section of the one that you saw above. Oh god, should probably not have jumped into that spike right there. You always want to jump like as late as possible to avoid any damage, but it's fairly easy. I mean, once you got like the positions of the spikes down, it's really easy to do. And here we'll actually already get into another boss fight, so let's get the blade out, and probably, or preferably, just level it up to 3 again, so we can do some damage to this fish right here, because he's the next boss that we are gonna fight, or are actually fighting right now. And just dodge, please dodge. It's not really difficult, but you can get caught up in bad situations where you're just trapped by these like blocks flying around, or swimming, since we are in water. I probably should not call it flying, but anyways, he's fairly easy. I mean, like, the weapons that I mostly use on him are either the blade, and that preferably in level 3, or then the rocket launcher. Both very excellent, and there he goes. He's really an easy boss. And this, my friends, will now mark the point in this Let's Play where we Leave the labyrinth! Yay! Jumpy celebration stuff, and there's a fish, so let's kill him. Alright. So we are out, and we are actually in a place that you might remember, you might recognize it. We were here a long time ago, once upon a time, in a episode called Episode 1. Probably Episode 1, like... I know it was... What was it called? Cave Story... Dash... Part 1, colon, Mimiga Village. There we go, that was probably the name of the part, and we are back in the Mimiga Village. So first thing that we want to do is, I don't know, restore some life, and do some saving, and then pretty much go to the hotspot. Or no, do we want to go? Yeah, let's go to the hotspot of Mimiga Village, which is Arthur's house. And what is gonna happen in here? Apparently nothing, but we'll check the terminal. Teleport to Egg Corridor Kazuma. So he seems like he wants us to go there. We'll not do that quite yet, because first of all, I would very much like to pick up a weapon, and hopefully I haven't fucked this up somewhere along the way, much like I did with Curly Brace. Because there's actually a way you can get back to the very beginning. So where you just start the game basically in that starting cave. And let me just figure out how you do that. You have to go up there, but I don't. Right now I don't really see a way of us getting up there. But I remember that I actually did. Maybe like this. Oh yeah, that works. And now go up here, and now we should be able to boost up here. And up here, where we first exited out to get to the Mimiga Village. And, lovely first cave. First thing I do is take damage by the easiest enemies in the game. And now let's go back to actually the gunsmith, what's his name? Hermit Gunsmith? Something like that. And, in the first episode, we stole the Polar Star from him. I don't even know if you remember that. That was some intense shit. We committed a crime in the first episode, and now we'll visit the guy that we stole a weapon from. So let's talk to him. And he's like, after waking up, he was searching for his gun all this time. He's like, oh, my precious gun, where is it? And then this robot walks in, and he has the gun of his. So I mean, what the fuck? What's up with him? I mean, I'm gonna kill him. That's what he's thinking right now. That's what Hermit's thinking. But actually, as we'll find out in just a matter of seconds, he kind of realizes that this weapon could be very useful for us, and he kind of sees that that we took care of it and handled it in a good way. So he actually offers us to complete it and thus give us pretty much the best weapon in the game, and also a weapon that I've never owned in the game. Obviously I haven't owned it in real life, but I guess that is pretty much self-explanatory. The spur, and we have the spur, and that's the first time I'm using it and having it, and that feels great. So the kind of idea behind the spur is it's very hard for me not to say sperm. Yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. But actually, this is the only weapon that does not need any experience. But instead, you can like charge it, and then with level 3, you can like shoot a fucking laser. And with level 2, it's like a split laser kind of thing. And the level 1 of the spur is pretty much equivalent to level 3 of the Polar Star. So we just pretty much received a fucking amazing upgrade. But as we go out here, there's like a shit ton of enemies. I don't know why they did that. Probably just so it won't be that easy for you to get back to the Mimiga Village. And also to just allow you to use the spur. So let's kill some some dark blue cats. Or power critters, as we learned in the last episode, but once again, I want to stick to my own like vocabulary, which was just color of object plus cat. So that is what I call these enemies. Alright, so we want to now go back to... Or maybe let's charge it up and then kill all of them in one shot. Jeez, did you see that? That was amazing. I already like the spur, it's really cool. But yeah, go back to Mimiga Village, and since last episode was very, or rather, on the long side of things, with a length around 20 minutes, this is gonna be a very short one, because this is already the point in the game where we leave to the next area. Like Kazuma said, the egg corridor. Jesus, what the hell happened there? What did I say? I didn't quite get that. But yes, that's what we'll do next episode. Go to the egg corridor and see what changed, what happened down there. Ooh, there's a bed right here. Oh, we can rest. Good night, guys, and see you next time. Bye.